Hey, good Thursday again, everybody. It's Jason, JR Custom Designs, and the designer and builder of the Rotoboss rotary attachments. Um, this episode here, or this uh, little rant, I guess you could say, is just to clear the air and bring all the trolls out that like to hide under the bridges. Um, a lot of people, a lot of people will think they know what they don't know. And what I mean by that is I'll kind of get to it. But anyways, um, my as most of you know through my videos and the the intern that I've been doing videos and things like that with laser and building and creating stuff for lasers. Um, know me from when I got my Boss laser, which is a good laser for what it is. Um, and before that, I had a Chinese blue and white, and I got the Thunder because the blue and white was just like a hobby thing. I got it just to kind of play with and see if I liked it and things like that. Once I decided to go mainstream with it, I went ahead and got a Boss laser. One, because almost 4 years ago, they were the only thing around. Um, so, yes, they were the best in their field or in their price range, and they offered financing, um, good tech support, things like that that I wanted in a brand or a company at the time. Um, since then, I've created countless. I mean, if you go to rotoryattachments.com here, you'll see all the different stuff that I've made for the Boss laser because that was the only laser that I had for almost 3 years, or just over 3 years. And so a lot of the stuff I built or made for them and sell there came from owning a Boss laser, in which the Thunder behind me and the Eon will have their own stuff as well before too long, because a lot of the stuff that I already made for Boss machines, I'm going to retro into the Thunder and Eons. So nothing to do with. I've never said that Boss was like the best thing ever. Um, it's always been a Chinese machine to me with tech support, and it will continue to be that. It always has been for me and always will be for me. A machine that's basically a red and black China machine that you get for the same size for about seven grand. Um, they have some features that I like. The autofocus I like, things like that. Um, I've never talked bad about them, and I don't talk bad about them now. I just voice my opinion on them as I always have. Um, but now that I'm affiliated with a couple other laser companies, competitors of Boss, everybody just assumes they know my business and they know what they know what I'm doing or what my motives are. And you can ask any of the people that I work with. I don't work for anybody. Let's put it out there like that. I don't work for anyone. Period. Come on. Hold on a second. All right. So just to clear the air on this, I don't work for anyone. I don't work for Eon. I don't work for Thunder. I don't work for any of these laser companies at all. Um, do I get a kickback if someone buys a machine? I do get a little bit, but that in no way sways my judgment one way or the other because I'm an affiliate with both Thunder and Eon, so I really have no reason to push one or the other. I really don't care what you buy. Um, I know that I made a mistake. 3.5. Well, I didn't make a mistake. Um, looking back, it was all I had available. Nowadays, my whole thing with anything I do in reference to comparing the lasers, Boss, Thunder, and Eon. The only thing I'm trying to do is, one, if not educate you the best I can, which, yes, not all my videos are spot on perfect. There are some issues with some of them. I don't hide anything. Um, if you ask me a question, I'll give you an answer, but just because I don't say anything doesn't mean that I'm trying to hide anything. Like I said, all my videos are live, so if it doesn't come to my mind during the video, obviously it's not going to get said because I don't write this crap down. That's not me. That's not what I set out to do by doing what I'm doing. Um, so that's just not me. So if there's a question about anything that's in any of my videos, feel free to ask. I'll tell you. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to prove. Like I said, my only goal, and it's been my only goal since I started doing these videos, was to educate people if possible, um, and at the very least, let people know that there's other alternatives out there that, given their situation or their desires or needs, may be a better choice. Um, Because if you're in the price range of six to $20,000, which most of us are, that own a Boss or an Eon, you know, most of us are in that price range. Um, and if you're in that price range, then the Boss is not the best option for your money. That's just the way it is. They are not anymore. They were years ago. And I don't know why this is buffering. Close some of this stuff out. Give me just a second. Closing out some of these. I got a lot of stuff in the background. Probably not helping. All right. Hopefully that cleared some stuff up there. So anyways, trying to walk and chew gum at the same time here. Um, like I said, I'm not trying to mislead anybody or push anybody to do anything or buy anything particular. I just want you, if nothing else, just to entertain or look in other places. Um, because in the end, it's your machine. I could really, honestly, I could care less what you buy. Um, so as far as people saying, "Oh, you're just trying out to make a buck," and this, that, and the other. It's not the case at all. I don't need that money. It's nice. Um, I don't need that money. I am, for all intents and purposes, I am retired, and I've set myself up over the years to be retired and not have to worry about working again. However, I do this because I like to help people. I like to tinker. I like to build. I like to experiment. I like to do things like that, which have led to the things that I've created, which would have never even happened um, had I not tried. I mean, it just, and people just getting tired of hearing people complain about, this can't hold my material down. So I made a material kit. People worry about soot and smoke, so I made the air collar for the Boss. Everything I have is built to this point was based around the Boss because that's all I had. Um, I'd always wanted a Eon. I'd always wanted a Thunder. I never had the money to do it until recently, and I do own my Boss, my Fiber Boss, my Thunder, and I did own the 10, but they want that back, so I'm going to get another one in its place. But through money, or I do make rotaries for all these different companies. You know, they are mine. I don't owe anybody anything for them. I paid for them. Whether you want it to be in greenbacks, or if you know in trade, whatever you want to call it, I own my machines. I have no loyalty to any particular company. I have no contract with any particular country or company. Uh, like I said, yes, I do get a kickback from either of them if someone buys something, but that's not that's not a motivation for me to put out any false information. I have nothing to gain from doing that, and I have everything to lose. So I mean, why trolls would say that is beyond me. Um, I have them on here trying to discredit my opinion, which is my opinion, and that bothers them, I guess, because they're mad because they made the mistake and bought a boss. I don't know. I've had several people thank me for the videos, if nothing else, just to open their eyes to something else that's out there, that's in the same price range, that is affordable. Um, just to have an option. That's all this has ever been for, is to show people what I have, what I have can do, how it may or may not help them, and let you make the decision on the machine that you want to purchase. Because it is a big purchase. I mean, you're looking easily 10 grand to start. Some of them are cheaper. Like the Thunder behind me is cheaper. I think it was like uh, probably around 7. Um, but I mean, that's the cheapest one I have. Obviously my big boss was after financing and stuff, it was like 18,000, 17, $18,000, um, which I still owe on. I mean, I owe on it just because I've already paid the interest. I just make payments on it because I've already paid for the interest, so why not just draw it out? Um, I'm not. It's like throwing money away. If I just pay it off, I just throw money away. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But so yeah, the notion that they're not my machines, I didn't pay for them, I didn't work for them. In some form or fashion, I have worked or paid for every piece of equipment I have. Nothing has been given to me. I've never asked for anything to be given to me. I don't want anything to be given to me. I'm not a millennial. I work for what I want, and I get what I work for. So, um, you know, whether or not you can do that or not, or you're jealous, or I'm just generalizing the people that try to discredit my opinion based on who my affiliation is, how I make my money, which is nobody's business. Because I'm affiliated technically with five five different laser companies, laser businesses. So it is what it is. But anyways, I want you guys to know that genuinely in my heart, I'm here to help. I'm here to um, give my inputs on my experience, because I am in a unique situation to where I have what is it? I have 4 different lasers. I have 3 CO2, and I have a fiber, and I own 3 different brands of lasers. So I'm in a very unique situation to give my experience opinion on the machines that I talk about. And that's the whole reason why you never heard me talk about Thunder before. You never heard me talk about Eon before. I only talked about Boss because that's what I had, that's what I knew. Um, when I got an Eon, started using it, I started talking to Eon, not the company, but talking to the machine that I'm using, just like I was talking to the boss because it's a machine I had. And then I got the Thunder. Um, Again, the Eon and the Thunder have been two lasers that I've wanted for a long time and never had a chance to afford. So now I do. So I want to give that experience to other people and let them know that there's other things out there. Because I have these machines now, I feel that I can talk of them and about them with, I guess you could say, educated perspective. Because I'm not just some Joe Blow that's, oh, Eon's junk, boss is the best thing ever, or just the opposite. Eon's the best thing ever and everything else sucks. I own these machines and I use them. Like I said before, uh, I like these machines each for their own reasons. Um, so, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm hating on any machine. I like them for their own reasons. Like I made a comment before, several times before. My boss laser is my pack mule, so to speak, or my workhorse. It's lazy and slow, but it gets the job done. Um, that's what I do all my cutting for my rotaries. I do all the acrylic cutting on the Boss laser because it's it's slow. It does a good job at what I have it for. I mean, if I didn't have a purpose for it, I wouldn't have it. Um, and I thought about getting rid of it because I have a buddy of mine that wants or needs a bigger one. Um, but then again, if I don't have it, then I don't have the ability to cut big half sheets of acrylic. Um, so I keep it. It's not costing me anything to sit there and to use it. Like I said, it's my workhorse. I like it for that. The Eon, the Nova 10 that I have, is a prototype that I was doing some work for, or work on it for them, um, and they decided to go a different route, and they want to get it back and do some things for it before the ISA show in April, to which we'll be down there for in Orlando, and I guess to offset that, I'll get a Mira 7 or a Mira 9. I'm not sure which one. And then that will be the one that I build all the tools and jigs off of for the Eon Laser. And just the same with Thunder, I'll be uh, I'll be building stuff for that as well to have available on a website at some point. Um, just finding time. Today is a down day. Tomorrow or this evening or tomorrow, I'll probably do my designing for some of the tools for Thunder and get those rolled out as soon as possible. I know a bunch of people have been looking for them, and that's the main reason why I wanted a Thunder so I could do that. Um, I'm trying to get this so I can read it. Handheld 3D, thanks. I appreciate that, and I'll continue to do stuff. I just want this video just to clear the air because I've had recently a bunch of people try to tell me what my business is and care so much about where I make my money. I just kind of wanted to clear the air and just kind of rant, basically. I just wanted to get things off my chest. I'm tired of holding them in. It's just to the hell with it. But I appreciate the compliment. I can't wait for you to get it either. I'm sure you'll like it. If you have any questions or problems with it, feel free. You know how to reach me. You can reach me at rotaryattachments.com and just hit me up on a message there or something, or on Facebook. um, with there's, yeah, there's shop at rotaryattachments.com. You can reach me there as well. Uh, like, not a problem. Thanks for your comment. Um, but at any rate, yeah. So no matter what machine I talk about, um, I'm honestly giving you my honest opinion. Like I said, I have nothing to gain. Um, you know, and it has nothing to do with boss. Yeah, I tried for a year or so to sell some ideas to boss, but they didn't want it. But that's not uncommon. I mean, they they don't even want their employees' inputs. Um, I know several people that work there or have worked there, and it's the same thing. It's their idea or it's not an idea at all. So I mean, I'm not upset about it because without that, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. You know, I'm free to do what I want, make what I want, sell what I want. Whereas if I would have went with them, it probably would have been more restricted and stuff like that. Um, so I'm glad they turned me down, if you want to call it that. Um, I'm not upset at all about it. It's actually probably the best thing that's happened to me in this business. Um, but again, down to the basics of the videos and stuff. Uh, I started Laser Me This as a member oriented generated kind of video platform to where if someone has an issue with things, they can bring them up, and I'll do videos on them on how to fix things or how to do things, certain ways, things of that nature. And it still is. I haven't had much participation on there because I really haven't had a chance to push a lot of that lately. I've been really busy with building rotaries and doing other design work. Um, and got a couple patents in work right now, so I've been pretty busy. I definitely want to get back into doing more of the design stuff. Um, and gonna I got a bunch of other stuff that I'm working on up here and on computer or paper as it were. Um, so yeah, there'll be more to come to that. But again, I'll leave it this. I don't want to drag this out. Um, I'm here to help. I'm not here to hurt. I'm not here to mislead anybody. I'm not here to misguide anybody. If there's ever any questions about the videos or the content that I put out, feel free to bring them up to me. Don't bring them up to me like an ass. Bring them up to me like a person, like a human being, and we'll have a discussion about it. And if need be, I will make a correction video or a statement correcting what I messed up on. I have no problem with that. But don't come at me with a personal attack. Thinking I'm gonna react to that because you're wrong. I'm not. Just like today, I had a response on a video I did um, by see what his or her name was from Massey, whoever that is. Yeah, this gung ho guy right here. Where'd he go? All right. Oh, I'm having issues with it here. This guy right here. So if you see him, say hi. Alright, so anyways, enough about that. But yeah, I mean it doesn't benefit me to lie. I'll tell you what it is. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll fix it. I'll correct it. I'll make a statement, whatever it is. Because in the end, uh, this has only ever been about helping people, um, and that's what it'll continue to be. Whether I make parts for their lasers, if I make a comment or a video about how to do something or about something or question, what's my personal preference on lasers. It has been and always will be since I've owned an Eon. It will be Eon. That is my preference. Period. I have my reasons, and I love my Thunder for different reasons, and I love my Boss for different reasons. But my favorite brand and laser is an Eon because of what they use in their machines. And I know where they're going with their machines. I know what they're doing. As far as advancements, I know what's coming, and it's going to rock. So that's always going to be the same, no matter what. They could dump me right now on my rotaries, and I'll still love their machine. You'll never hear me talk bad about their machine, just because I like it. Um, but nonetheless, um, just take it for what it's worth. If you don't like my opinion, move on. I don't care. Um, I'm at the age now and in a place in life that I don't care about your opinion. If you don't like me, you don't like what I have to say, you don't like my comments, that's fine. Go back under the bridge. If you get something out of what I produce as far as videos or comments or content of any sort, and you get something out of it, I'm glad. I hope it helped. If nothing else, just to open your eyes to different avenues or different options. Um, that's what it boils down to. Otherwise, I don't care about your opinion. I mean, obviously, if it's a good opinion, I mean, if you have a problem, bring it to me as a decent human being, and we can address it. And if I'm wrong, I'll correct it. But other than that, your opinion means nothing to me. If you're not going to talk to me like a decent human being and discuss things and come to a conclusion, then I don't want nothing to do with you. So this is not a hateful video in any way, shape, or form. I'm just putting it out there. If you don't like my stuff, keep scrolling. I don't care. If you like my stuff, please subscribe and ring the bell. That way you get notified of new content and things that come out. If you have any ideas for future content, please follow the link on the bottom here, rotaryattachments.com. Send me a message. Let me know what you're having problems with or what you might want to see. And whenever I get free time, I will try to put together a video or something to try to help explain um, whatever the issue is you're having and try to fix the problem for you, if I can. Um, Otherwise, if you just want to say hi, say hi. That's fine too. You can find me on Facebook under Created with Rotary Attachment or Created with Rotoboss Rotary Attachments group. Laser Me This, Lazer Me This on Facebook as well. And there's a Tools and Jigs group for Boss, Eon, Thunder, and other Chinese lasers as well. But feel free, check them out. If you like them, hey, welcome. If not, carry on. So next time, guys, I hope that helped kind of clear the air as far as where I stand and what I'm doing. Um, keep doing what you're doing. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always here. Um, and other than that, have a good rest of your day, and hope you have a good weekend. And we'll talk to you next time. As you see, check out Laser with this. If you're looking for anything for the Boss Laser in particular, rotoryattachments.com or my RotoBoss Rotary Attachments, you can also find those there. Um, check out the Facebook group created with RotoBoss Rotary Attachments, where you can see and get all the latest updates and feedback on Rotary or the RotoBoss attachments, and kind of show your work that you've done and ask any questions that you may have. Please follow, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and you'll get notifications of the next content that comes out. Like I said, if you don't like my content, don't bother, just keep scrolling. Otherwise, I'm glad to have you, and I look forward to seeing you next video.